You take your blood pressure medication every morning and see the number 132/84 on the monitor. They tell you that everything is under control. But why do you still feel heavy-headed, more tired than before, and secretly uneasy about your heart? The truth is, that tiny pill is only changing a number on the screen, but it rarely fixes the machine that is truly broken inside you. Hello, I'm Dr. Kevin Carter. Let's take care of your health so you can keep living life on your own terms. Quick check. If you're watching this for your health, just drop a 1 in the comments. If you're feeling confused or blaming yourself for trying so hard to diet painfully, yet still feeling tired, then please let go of that burden. It's not your fault at all. The way we usually do it is exactly like disabling the temperature warning needle when the car engine is on fire. On the surface, it seems fine, but the fire inside is still burning non-stop. We in the West are very good at using medication to force the number down temporarily, but the natural healing wisdom of the East teaches us that, to make the flow smooth, we must go back to the deepest root. Your wonderful body has not betrayed you at all. It is only straining itself to call for help. So if the number is not the real enemy, then what is quietly breaking inside your blood vessels? Lean back comfortably, and let's look deeper together. When it comes to high blood pressure, you might immediately think of a heart that is beating too hard. But in reality, the root of the problem often starts from the 2 kidneys. Imagine it this way. Your body is like a house, and the kidneys are the doors that regulate the amount of water and salt, sodium, going in and out. When everything works normally, this door opens, pushing excess salt and water out, helping the flow stay stable and the pressure drop. But right now, these doors are stuck tight. Your kidneys are holding on to sodium instead of expelling it. And when sodium stays, water also stays. Blood volume increases, and that's why your blood pressure shoots up. Why is the door stuck? Western medicine explains this through a hormone system called RAAS, a chain of physiological reactions that makes the kidneys lock the door tightly. But Eastern yin-yang philosophy gives us a very natural and easy-to-understand perspective. Everything in the universe needs balance. The counterbalance to sodium is potassium. You can imagine that accumulated salt like a rusted lock, and potassium is the only key that can open it. Scientific statistics show that on average we only take in about 2,600 milligrams of potassium each day, while the kidneys need up to 4,700 milligrams to function optimally. A huge deficiency. When there is no key potassium, the kidneys lose the signal to flush salt out and get locked in a storage state. I know many of you watching this video have been extremely disciplined. You eat bland. You read every label carefully. You painfully give up your favorite foods. But the blood pressure number still refuses to drop. And you start blaming yourself, wondering where you went wrong. Listen to me. Your body is not fighting against you. It is only calling for help. This is absolutely not your fault or due to lack of willpower. This is simply a mechanical error. You are trying not to bring more salt into the house, but you are missing the key to open the door for the old salt to escape. Your kidneys are just overworking in conditions lacking tools. Taking a diuretic pill can force that door to open temporarily, expelling some water, but the potassium deficiency inside remains unchanged. The kidneys are only the first checkpoint. Now, let's go deeper with me into the actual highways in your body, the blood vessels, to see what is really obstructing the flow of our life force. The kidneys are only the first checkpoint. Now, let's go with me into the actual highways that carry life throughout your body, the blood vessel system. You know, a healthy blood vessel should be soft and elastic like a brand new rubber tube. When blood and energy flow according to Eastern yin-yang philosophy, the blood vessels must have enough suppleness for the flow to be smooth. But what happens when the lining inside your blood vessels, the endothelium, is damaged? That rubber tube gradually loses its elasticity, becoming stiff and rough just like a rusted metal pipe. Western studies have shown that this lining is responsible for producing nitric oxide, a natural miracle that helps blood vessels relax. When there is no nitric oxide, the blood vessels tighten up. Let me help you clearly feel how this stiffness is happening. Let's do a small test right in the chair you are sitting in. It only takes about 30 seconds. Come on, raise one hand up to eye level. Now, clench your fist tightly and open it repeatedly 5 times to push the blood out of your palm. On the 5th time, clench your fist tightly. Hold it and slowly lower your hand down to chest level. Do you feel your palm getting a bit cold and tight? That's when the flow is being blocked. Now, open your hand wide and count the seconds until your palm changes from pale white back to rosy. 1, 2, 3. That warmth bursting forth is the moment blood rushes back in, and this speed directly reflects the flexibility of the endothelium. Right now, please comment the number of seconds you just counted below this video so we can record the starting line together. And listen to me. Don't be discouraged if you took many seconds. The lower your score today, the more miraculous the improvement will be in the next 2 weeks. The uneasy feeling you have had recently, even though your heart rate has stabilized, is completely accurate. But your body has not betrayed you. It is only straining itself to work in place of the damaged parts, trying to push blood through those rusted metal pipes. The pill you take can force the blood vessels to dilate temporarily, but the lining inside is still damaged. To protect it, I give you a small tip. Chew a few pieces of dark green vegetables to add antioxidants right at the start of your meal. It's like you are coating a protective armor on the vessel walls before any bad effects. And for the blood vessels to truly relax and loosen, we need to find again a natural break of the body, something that almost everyone forgets to check. Do you know that our blood vessels have tiny little muscle bundles? When calcium enters, these muscle bundles contract, increasing the pressure of the flow. To prevent them from contracting excessively, your body needs a natural break, and that is magnesium. Unfortunately, modern food has stripped away this nutrient, causing the vehicle of your life to speed downhill without brakes. This deficiency is caused by the food society presents, so don't blame yourself for the vehicle running out of rhythm. While waiting to supplement that nutritional break, I want to guide you through an emergency brake method right in the chair you are sitting in. First, sit comfortably. Relax your shoulders. Place one hand on your belly. Now, inhale very slowly through your nose in 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel your belly expanding, gently pushing the hand up. Hold your breath for 2 beats. Then, slowly purse your lips and exhale very long in 6 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So your belly sinks down. Come on, let's do it again. Inhale calmly and exhale all the tension. Why does such a simple breathing rhythm have such great power? Western science proves that rhythmic relaxation helps reduce mechanical pressure on the vessel walls. And in Eastern medicine, your lungs are like quiet rooms. When you bring nourishing energy deep down to the dantian area below the navel, you are borrowing qi to guide blood. When qi flows, Blood circulates, immediately soothing those tense vessel segments. This exercise is very safe, but if you feel a bit dizzy when breathing deeply, don't worry. Breathe shorter, or simply close your eyes and breathe naturally on a sturdy armchair. That's enough. Never force yourself to be perfect on the first try. The peace you just felt proves that the body is always ready to heal itself. But to keep the blood vessels smooth long term, we need to rebuild a solid foundation. To rebuild a solid foundation, first we must know the real condition of the inner fortress walls inside you. Over a long time facing pressure, along with magnesium deficiency, blood vessels do not only contract. Little by little, calcium deposits turn the once soft vessels into calcified and hardened ones. Today, I want you to check for yourself what level of hardening your blood vessels are at. You don't need complicated medical equipment. Just remember your most recent blood pressure reading. Take the result from your home monitor. Take the top number, systolic, and subtract the bottom number, diastolic. For example, if blood pressure is 145 over 90, you take 145 minus 90. The difference gap is exactly what we are looking for. Western medicine calls this gap pulse pressure, an index that reflects pulse wave velocity. Imagine it this way. When blood vessels maintain elasticity, like a rubber mattress, they gently absorb every push from the heart. In Eastern medicine, that is the state of supple qi and blood. But when calcified, blood vessels are rigid like a stone wall. When the blood flow hits that wall, the pressure wave rebounds extremely strongly. The larger the gap between the two numbers, the more hardened the vessel walls. If this gap is large, please stay calm and don't panic. Doctors often rarely mention this gap because there is no specific medication to treat this hardening. You have done nothing wrong at all. Clearly understanding the hardship of your body is the very first step on the journey of self-reliant recovery. Before we move to the next important method, please take 1 second to hit the like button. This action helps the video reach other elderly people who are quietly struggling with this condition. Now, let's recreate elasticity for each of your blood vessels right from this moment. The change is beginning. Right now, while you are sitting relaxed in your familiar chair, we will together perform an extremely powerful technique to soothe the tense vessel walls. You see, sometimes we try to find expensive pills and forget that nature has given each person a universal key to open the flow of life force. Now, gently place one hand on your lower abdomen. Close your eyes if you want. Now, inhale very slowly through your nose, counting silently in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel your belly swelling up like a small balloon, gently pushing your hand out. Hold your breath for 1 beat. Then, slowly, part your lips and exhale very long and gently, counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel your belly sink down. Come on, let's do it one more time. Inhale peace. Exhale all burdens. Why does this calm breathing rhythm have such great power? Western science, through studies, has proven that rhythmic activities create positive effects on blood vessel walls. Meanwhile, traditional Eastern medicine has a poetic explanation. They consider your 2 lungs like quiet rooms. When you bring nourishing energy deep down to the dantian area below the navel, You are performing the art of borrowing qi to guide blood. When qi flows, blood circulates, carrying suppleness that spreads to every rusted metal pipe segment, soothing all damage. This breathing exercise is absolutely safe for the elderly. But if this is the first time you are doing deep breathing and you feel a bit lightheaded, please don't force yourself to count the full beats. Open your eyes and return to natural breathing. Listening to your body's feedback is always more important than perfection. The breathing just now brought a moment of peace, proving that your body is always ready to recover. You did really great. The calm breathing just now has proven that your body is always ready to heal itself if we give it the chance. But breathing only soothes temporarily. To fill in the cracks on the blood vessel fortress wall long-term, we need the right building materials, not just a coat of paint to cover up with medication. For many years, doctors told you to avoid salt. You have suppressed your cravings, eaten painfully bland food, but your blood pressure is still high. Stop tormenting yourself. The problem is not that you lack willpower. You have done very well. It's just that modern medicine sometimes forgets to provide the raw materials for the body to clean up. Starting tomorrow, instead of focusing on cutting back, apply the philosophy of adding in. Add a ripe banana, half an avocado, or almonds to your breakfast. At lunch and dinner, prioritize spinach, dark green leaves, black beans. I give you a secret from the Eastern Longevity region of Okinawa. The 20 rule. Chew very slowly 20 times before swallowing to extract maximum nutrients. Don't try to change your entire habit overnight. Small, consistent bites create miracles. The shocking 1997 study in the New England Journal of Medicine proved a plant-rich diet helps lower blood pressure equivalent to Western medication. Because it provides 4,700 milligrams of potassium and 500 milligrams of magnesium each day. Potassium is the golden key that helps the kidneys open the door wide, expelling accumulated sodium. Magnesium plays the role of the natural brake, preventing calcium intrusion, helping the smooth muscle of blood vessels relax. When the West discovered the measurements, the East had already used food as medicine for thousands of years. There is something extremely important I want you to note. If you have kidney disease or are taking blood pressure medications such as ACE inhibitors, ARB receptor blockers, or potassium-sparing diuretics, self-supplementing large amounts of potassium is very dangerous. Absolutely never stop your medication on your own. We just mentioned the blood pressure pill in the previous part. Many people ask me, should they throw away the pill bottle? The answer is absolutely not. Consider the Western pill like a safe crutch, keeping you from falling while waiting for your body to truly heal itself through nutrition. The medication is protecting you. Doctors always want you to be safe, so never feel ashamed when you have to use it. While that crutch is doing its job, we will restart the natural blood pumping system. Eastern medicine considers the calf the second heart, while the West has proven that gentle movement helps the endothelium produce more nitric oxide. You don't need to run too hard. Right now, lightly hold on to the chair you are sitting in, and we will together do the heel raise exercise. Are you ready? Down, up is 1. Down, up is 2. Down, up is 3. Right now, while counting the beats, I start to feel my 2 hands gradually warming up. My heart rate is beating a bit faster, but it's a very clean and steady beat. My chest feels like it is opening wide to fully receive the fresh new oxygen. Are you feeling the blood tingling all the way down to under your heels? That is the wonderful moment when the hardened blood vessels are being gently soothed and widened. Down, up is 4. Down, up is 5. We will stop here. I have a sincere piece of advice. If you are not used to exercising, please don't force yourself to start with 20 beats. In the first week, you only need to do exactly 5 beats each day. This super small amount will help you completely eliminate procrastination and reduce all heavy psychological pressure. Our bodies need consistency, not for you to exhaust yourself. We now have the protective crutch, natural materials to build with, and the flow has been cleared. But for this health ship to truly go in the right direction, you need a compass and the most comfortable mindset. You are the captain steering your own life ship. A large ship cannot turn 180 degrees immediately. It needs time and a compass. Your compass is the home blood pressure monitor. Western medicine encourages regular measurement to obtain objective data. Meanwhile, Eastern Taoism teaches us steadfast calm. The greatest changes always originate from the smallest grains of sand. Every morning, sit down, measure at the same time, and just record the trend week by week, instead of panicking when you see an abnormal number spike. Remember, today the number may fluctuate. That is just the body's language of communication, not a condemnation. When starting this recovery journey, I know you will tend to want to do everything immediately. Change your meals, practice breathing, and heel raise all at once. But please set that burden aside. Don't try to do all the methods every day. Choose the 2 that feel most natural to you. Persistence is more important than quantity. Your body needs a gentle rhythm, not an exhausting race. To make everything blend easily into life, I want to give you a few tiny tips that have the power to change the flow inside you. First, the 20-20 rule. Every evening when you lean back on the sofa watching the news or your favorite TV show, every 20 minutes that pass, move your legs or stand up and heel raise for exactly 20 seconds. This small action helps blood vessels never get stagnant. Second, when you sit sipping a cup of coffee and eating breakfast, relax both feet flat on the floor and drop the habit of crossing your legs. Crossing legs unintentionally creates a knot that obstructs blood circulation, making the system pump harder. And finally, try the front-load water tip. Take in a large enough amount of water in the morning and at noon so the kidneys can flush smoothly. Then gradually reduce water intake in the late afternoon and evening. This way, you will have a truly deep and complete sleep, without being woken up in the middle of the night. Our journey today is about to close. Let's review the supreme key together. That supreme key is you regaining complete control over your own life force. According to Eastern philosophy, your body is a sacred temple, and you are the keeper of the temple, not a temporary guest. Medicine may be complex, but the priority order for healing is extremely simple and naturally harmonious. First and most important, the core foundation always lies in lifestyle and nutrition. Let original foods rich in potassium and magnesium do the job of rebuilding each damaged endothelial cell. Next, combine with natural remedies and therapies. Use deep breathing to borrow qi to guide blood. Use small daily movements to soothe tension and hardening of the vessel lining. And finally, at the third level, only then do we turn to Western medication. Consider the pill you are taking as a mechanical protective shield, a safe crutch that keeps you from stumbling while waiting for the machine inside to truly recover fully. This wonderful intersection will bring you unparalleled strength. I am Dr. Kevin Carter, And I am extremely proud that today you have allowed yourself to sit here, calmly understand your body instead of fearing those soulless numbers. Please remember, this great body has never betrayed you. It has always fought resolutely for you every day. Maybe keep this video to yourself, but if someone you care about is quietly struggling, this could really help them. I wish you always maintain peace of mind and suppleness, freshness in every heartbeat of your heart. And make sure to watch this next episode. I've picked this one especially for you. Definitely watch. See you there.